I just jinxed myself, didn't I? My suggestion is do not do anything that I'm about to do here. I'm going to be in harm's way. And this transmission is balancing on hopes and prayers right now. Hey guys, welcome back to Billy Ray Garage. Today's video, we are slapping the engine in. Finally. Haha. So I already went ahead and did all the little stuff off camera. I put the wiring harness back in, hooked up the brake lines, put the brake master cylinder back in, and ran some stuff, you know, all around the engine bay just so we have an opening to slap the engine in, and followed up by the transmission, and then we could do all the other little bits a little later on. So I want to at least try and get the engine in today. Well, definitely getting the engine in today. The transmission in this video, and possibly the fuel tank. I have to get new lines because I broke one, but we'll figure that out when we cross that bridge. So let's just jump right out there and start doing it. Alright guys, just a little housekeeping. I took the coil pack off and I took the water pump off because the water pump neck goes right here and the coil pack goes right in front of this chain. So didn't want to bend that and didn't want to crush this. And I took this off too because I don't want to crush it because it's brand new. So let's slap this bad boy in. Alright guys, I think I got it right where I want it. I'm going to jack it up, obviously get all this stuff taken off and get this engine stand out, and then we'll just... So here we go. Alright, let's see if we can pull this out. So you're out. Yep, there we go. Okay, got that. We can kick this thing out. Oh yeah, we're good. Alright, I gotta get my bungee cord to hold this thing straight. So let me go find that real quick. Stay. Alright guys, got a bungee cord in place. Let's get this little thing off. There we go. Alright, cool. Hopefully this thing can jack high enough. Gotta cross that little bar. That's all we gotta do. That might be it right there. Alright, hopefully this thing's not a bitch. And it's walking. Use cross arms. Alright, let's see if come down a little bit and push it back a little bit. This is we are clear. Come down nice and slow. This is a heavy girl. Let's see what that looks like. We can still come down a little more. Bring it down a little bit more. And then we'll start pushing it back and putting it in the motor mounts. Hold that right there. Just gotta get over the motor mounts. The wiring harness. I'm going to come down a little bit more. Let's get this out of here. Alright, I think we're cool there. Alright, let's see if we can finagle this thing a little bit. Push it by foot. Of course we're hitting lock right there. Where are we hitting? I see where we're hitting. Alright. The engine's just got to tip a little bit. Alright. Come down a little bit more. This engine can push over too. That somehow. Alright, a little bit more down. That's basically lined up. So we come down a little bit more. Engine's a little cocked. Yeah, we're just gonna have to fudge it a little bit. That's okay. Oh yeah, we got this. We got this. down a little bit more. Just so you know, I put the motor mounts in loose so we have a little play in them. Look at this. We are baller right now. This is going way easier than I thought. I just jinxed myself, didn't I? So let's come down a little bit more. Should be close to getting this one in. Let's see. Yeah, it kind of came down on this motor mount. I gotta go back a little further, jack it up and finagle it. That one's very close, so we'll see what happens once this one gets squared away. Hey guys, I was able to slide that side right in, that bolt. Boop, there we go, we're in. So now we just gotta struggle with this guy. So let's try and do that. Alrighty, let's, I think we're good there. Let's see if we can just rock it down a little bit. See if we can come down real slow and not get caught up on that bushing. Oh, there we go. Alright, just gotta come up a little bit. There it is. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's do a little feeler here. I don't know how close or far off we are. And we'll play with it. Hello. Alright, so this has got to come down a little bit. Let's see if that did it. Oh, you gotta be so close. Can't tell. May have to come up a little bit. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna rock the engine. A little rocking action helps us at all. Ooh, we got something. Ooh, we got something. There it is. Hell yeah, brah. Let's get this bolt on, or this nut on there. We'll crank this down in a minute. So cool. Basically in. The only thing I want to do is I want to get a jack stand underneath the oil pan so that when this thing comes down it doesn't friggin' angle like all the way down. Those bolts are pretty thick. I think it can handle it, but just to be safe I want to do that. And also I have to tighten down the motor mount brackets. So let me come down a little bit more and I'll get that jack stand underneath. And then I'll catch up to you then. And these are 15 mil, so we'll just hit that guy. Alright guys, got my little jack stand under there with a 2x4 just to hold the weight of the engine from rocking all the way back. And we can work on our transmission, then we'll strip all this down, put it all back together, and we'll continue on. There, little bungee, what we do. Oops, and we're change free. Alright guys, time to slap the transmission in. Actually, I have to put a fuel line in first, but let me knock that out first, and then we'll put the transmission in. I'll do that off camera, so. Also, look at this, I got room for activities in my garage now. GTO fun time. Alright guys, gonna throw the flywheel on. You want red Loctite for these bolts. I'm just gonna start 2 of them to get it up. And don't forget your little dust shield. There's only one way it goes. You got the dowels there. Knock it out. So let's see if we can get this guy up here to get into place. There we go. See where the holes line up. That does not line up. Spinny, spinny, spinny. That looks like it's close. That might work. I'm going to start 1 or 2 of these just to hold it in place so it won't die. Alright, those are held in place. So the other ones I'm going to put the red Loctite on. I'll put them in and then I'll pull these out, put red Loctite on them, and start going to town. Okay, you got red Loctite. Alright, we'll pull these 2 out, get them done. Alright, those are all finger tight, so I'm going to torque it now. So let me get the torque wrench and start going. Alright guys, I'm going to throw the clutch in. Now this little plate, it's thicker here, thinner here, thin side to here. Shove it in and hope it holds in place. Very good. All right, clutch is in. We'll put the pressure plate in and we'll see where it might line up, which is not kind of easy to do. There's nothing, you don't want to like hang this thing, and also the little bolts, blue Loctite should do. So let's start here. There we go. We'll spin this till we hit some bolt holes, which may be about there. That looks good. All right, keep pressure on there. And again, blue Loctite on these little turds. Come on, get up in there. There you go. Alright, get that guy started so I can chill. These particular ones are 13 millimeter, but what you want to do is just, you don't want to tighten one down and keep moving along. You want to just do a little bit at a time until they all bottom out, and then we're going to torque it to 38 foot-pounds. So let me snug all these down. So we'll start here. Alright, you get the idea. Just go slow around until they bottom out. Alright guys, got this cinched down, just, you know, barely tight. So 38 foot-pounds now. So I'm going to alternate. I don't think you have to alternate, but I'm going to go here, 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 here. Right, let's see if I can just manhandle this. It's only 38 foot-pounds. So I might be able to manhandle it. There we go. Cool. Cool. All right, if your little alignment tool doesn't slide out nice and easy, your shit may be crooked, so you should just be able to pull that right out. Yeah, let's slide this back where it belongs. And then I'm going to lower the engine a little bit because I want some angle for the dangle, and slap this transmission in. It's 4 bolts holding on. So just here, here, 2 up top. That is it. So we'll get the transmission out here and we'll start doing this. Oh, by the way guys, this is a South Bend Stage 2 clutch. This is the old one. I'm just throwing it back in. It doesn't have too many miles on it. So also while you're in here, there's a pilot bearing back there. Mine's in good shape. I replaced it last time, so I'm just leaving it. It goes right into the crank seal, or the crankshaft I should say. You can kind of see the ring back there. Yeah, that's a pilot bearing. So if yours is old, swap it out. So let's get this transmission in, and let me lower this engine down a little bit. Alright guys, about to throw the transmission in. My suggestion is do not do anything that I'm about to do here, because I'm going to be in harm's way. Gotta do what I gotta do. Is what it is. So here we go. Okay, so we want input shaft in with clutch shaft. So I'm gonna do this very slowly, hopefully. Just gonna crank this up into position, and then I could maybe angle it and slide it in. So we'll try and just mimic that. And this transmission is balancing on hopes and prayers right now. So not a good idea. But we are going to prevail. And I'm going to throw my body under this thing and try and make it work. Because I'm an idiot. Turn this to the side. That's very sketchy. Yeah, let me come up a little bit higher. Let me pull this way a little bit. Pull you this way. How do we look? Looks very sketchy. Ugh. I don't know what you can or can't see, but I mean, maybe there we could get it. I should rock this thing back and find out. My head being right here is not ideal. Pull this thing back this way a little bit. It's a little more head on. Like I said, guys, don't be under here. I'm just an idiot. I am an idiot. Alright, let's see if I can get you somewhat lined up. Huh. I think we just gotta pull this way a little bit. try and keep this jack underneath it, because that would be terrible. I mean, oopsies. I thought that was coming down. Alright, I think if it come up a little, just a smidge more on this. Alright guys, I'm in harm's way again. Don't do this at home. Oopsie, sorry guys. Oh, it is, I can't see. I mean, it's definitely kind of lined up. This thing is in neutral. So let's see if we get this thing in gear. There we go, we're in first gear, so I can spin the input shaft and maybe get that to line up. I mean, this thing looks pretty good. Maybe just up a smidge or just rocked, but I don't want to go too crazy. Let me get that input shaft in. Oh, there we go. We are in, kinda. Needs a little more oomph. May need to come down actually, so let me come down just a littlest bit. Maybe like right there. So we have to give it a little oomph from the back, a little wiggle. Alright, for safety reasons, I'm going to start this bolt. I mean, that's kind of where it wants to be. I don't want to just ram it home with the gun, because that would be bad if something's not lined up. I mean, it looks like it's lined up. Maybe down a little bit more, but I don't know. I think that did it. We're a hell of a lot closer than we were. Oh yeah, that's a better gap. I'm gonna run this home. Alright, cool. I feel a lot better now. I'm gonna leave this here because I have a lot of weight sitting on the, well, it's not sitting on the oil pan just yet, but if I let this drop, this oil pan's just gonna friggin' crumble. Let me sneak a jack in here just to take some of the weight off, and especially off of here. I can jack this up, we can get it all set up. And we gotta get the bolts up top, all these bolts for the little dust cover here. Alright, let me catch up to you in a minute. Alright guys, there are two bolts, not those two to the left, but the one to the right, and there's another one over there somewhere. Gotta get those bolts in. And those take an E12 socket, which is kind of annoying, but these little star pattern guys. So I'm gonna zip them in off camera, and I'm also gonna put in, that's for the dust shield. Those little guys are for the dust shield too. I'm gonna put them in. Now let me button these little suckers up since you can't really see in there, and catch you after. Alright guys, transmission is in a temporary but almost permanent spot. I gotta hook up the shifter, obviously put the bushing in, and the cross member for the transmission. I gotta put that all in, but that's gonna be the next video because I am running out of daylight and it's gonna rain tomorrow, and like I said, I got work the day after that, so next like 4 or 5 days are a wash. But yeah, we're gonna get some stuff done. Absolutely love it, guys. Coming along. There's a fuel line. Put that in. Got our dipstick back in, so this engine is pretty much sealed up. Also, probably next video, I'm going to put in like the fan and all that stuff. Start putting the accessories back on, the intake, the exhaust. Well, what's left of the exhaust. I have to get a custom one made. So anyway, that kicked the crap out of me. Sucks doing it by yourself, but it is what it is. So if you appreciate me doing this all by myself, and almost dying probably, hit that subscribe button, and yeah, let's wrap this up. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the deal, and I will see you guys in the next one.